right. Well, today I'm going to share with you a inspection picture and just a simple finding that came up on an inspection of one of our listings here as of late. I'm going to obviously keep the property address and all that, confidential, but I'll show you the picture and what this looks like. And this is something that we see pretty commonly in the Pacific Northwest, and that is moss on the roof. And so let me just share my screen here really quick so I can show this to you. And so here it is. And this is the snippet out of the inspection. And you can see that it calls out that there's moss patches on the roof. And that this having moss on the roof can accelerate deterioration of the roofing material. And basically the recommendation was to remove the moss as needed. This is something that often comes when you have shaded areas. It also shows up when you have a lot of trees that are dropping organic material on the roof and therefore giving way for shade and also for organic material for it to convert into moss. So anyways, when I'm in my daily routine, I see a lot of this when people are preparing their homes for the market, and it's just good to have moss treated and removed prior to listing your home for sale. It's just something that is routinely caught on home inspections, and it's also routinely called out on appraisals. Appraisers will also look for this when they go out and do their walkthrough as well. They want to make sure the roof is in good condition and doesn't have any kind of moss growing on it that would shorten the lifespan of the roof before they did a loan on the property. So it's a pretty simple thing to be able to address. There's a lot of different moss removal products out there. One that the inspectors I see quite commonly recommend is just getting yourself a big bag of baking soda from Costco or wherever. And baking soda is not harmful to the environment, and it's fairly inexpensive, and you can sprinkle it on your roof and then just allow the rain and rainwater to distribute it. And as it runs down the roof, it will kill the moss. And then just as that process takes place, it takes a little while to happen. But once it does, then you're going to find you're going to need to make sure that you clean your gutters, because naturally that moss is going to roll down and typically fall into your gutters. So anyhow, that's just a quick tip for you, something that we see on a fairly regular basis, a very easy thing if you're a seller to address before you put your home on the market. And if you're a buyer, of course, want to be watching for that. And just like this buyer did, negotiate with the seller, or if that's not possible, just make sure that when you take over ownership that you get that treated and removed before it does any significant damage to the roof. If you have any other questions, real estate related, feel free to reach me anytime. My cell phone's 206-949-3793. We'll talk to you soon.